Hi, welcome back, and in this video we're with Assetto Corsa Competizione, and we're going to be taking a look at the new British GT Championship DLC. So with this we effectively get three new tracks. So we've got Alton Park, Snetterton and Donington Park. We only get one layout of each of these because obviously it's the layout that's used in the British GT Championship. So understandably, just one layout. A bit of a shame, some alternatives would have been nice, but we get what we're given with this. So as well as that, we get all of the official liveries and all of the official drivers for the British GT Championship as well. So there's a fair amount in there. I think it's around about 60 odd drivers, around about 20-30 odd liveries. There's a lot to choose from, gives you the ability to effectively recreate the British GT Championship, which is nice. One of the other things it also brings, which is a first for Assetto Corsa Competizione, is multi-class racing, because the British GT Championship is just that, it's multi-class. So you effectively here have the ability to race both the GT3s and the GT4s on the same tracks in the same events, and it works remarkably well. Obviously you do need to have the GT4 content to be able to do that. It's a bit of a no-brainer that, but this at least gives you the ability to do that, which is a really nice touch. So the cars drive as you would expect. They're as good as they've always been in Assetto Corsa Competizione. So what are the three new tracks like? Well, of the three tracks, two of them are firm personal favourites of mine. One of them I like but find really frustrating to drive. Always have done, regardless of the title. So we'll get that one out of the way first of all. For me, the frustrating one in all of this is Snetterton. I've always found it a bit of a frustrating track. I'm not a big fan of the flow of it, regardless of whether it's the 100, 200 or 300 layout, and it's that final 300 one we've got here. There's bits of it I like, don't get me wrong, but there's also a lot of it that I personally, I know a lot of people love it, I personally can't get into the flow of it. I particularly dislike the final corner, nice long sweeping radius right-hander, which then abruptly turns into basically a over 90 degree left-hander. I've never been a big fan of it. It's one of those corners that just everybody has one, and for me it's just the bane of my life. One good thing is this is pre-Storm Late 2019 or 2020, can't remember which means Scary Tree is still very much intact, which is nice to see. So let me know if you're a big fan of Scary Tree down the bottom. The other two tracks, Donington Park, well, it's Donington Park. It's a classic and it's really done well here, exactly as you would expect it to. Wonderfully challenging but satisfying first corner. The flow through it's really nice. The hairpins just fit with the track, and I've always been a big fan of Donington Park, and ACC does it justice here, which is great to see. And then finally what we've got is Alton Park. Now, Alton Park is one of my favourite tracks of all time. Really is. I absolutely love it, particularly the full island layout, which is what we've got here. I find the flow of it absolutely wonderful. It's got some really good challenging corners. The chicanes make you stop and think about what you're doing as you're going through them. It's got some nice double apexes in there. It's got the slightly banked hairpin right at the far end of the circuit, and yeah, it is one that I just really enjoy. And ACC have done this track proud. It's a brilliant recreation of it. In fact, all three of them are done incredibly well. The force feedback, the track surface detail, everything is what you would expect of Kunos's standard when it comes to laser scanning and then recreating tracks, and that's exactly what we get here. So all three of them are enjoyable to drive and race on. My personal frustrations with Snetterton aside, but for me, either Donington Park or Alton Park, both of these are just absolutely sublime, and they're great additions to the ACC track roster. I'm being perfectly honest, for the, I think it's 11 odd quid for the DLC, it's under £3 a track. I personally, it's not, it's just over £3 a track, what am I talking about? I personally think it's well worth it. Your mileage may vary, but I think, you know, the fact that you can recreate the British GT Championship in there is absolutely brilliant. All the liveries, all the drivers, and these 3 tracks, I personally think it's well worth the money. So let me know what you think down in the comments below of the Assetto Corsa Competizione British GT Championship DLC. Do you find it good value for money? Have you picked it up? Are you enjoying it? Which of the 3 tracks is your favourite? And as I say, always, if you have enjoyed this video or found it useful, please do hit the like and subscribe button. And if you want to see more content like this, hit the bell icon to be notified when new videos get uploaded. Thanks very much for watching. Take care.